Happy Saturday. We are 15 weeks into the program, the 20-week program. So there's 5 weeks left. 5 weeks left. Whew. Happy to say things are still going well. No pain, so we're back. Back to regular training. And feeling pretty good during and after. This week I had a 6-mile run, an 8-mile run, I think a 4-mile run. I actually forgot. This week just kind of went by in a blur. This whole month has gone by in a blur. But today is 20 miles and I am at 16.33, so just about to make the turn to head down the last stretch of road. I live 4 miles from downtown and I'm downtown right now, so I'm just going to turn around and hit those last 4 miles, call it the home stretch, and get some food. Like I said, things are going really well. Still no pain. I'm making sure to stretch all the time. Take my Advil because it's an anti-inflammatory. It helps whenever I'm done working out. It helps to keep the inflammation down. Keep the inflammation down and help with pain management. So yeah. Things are going well. I don't think there's anything to report this week further than that. Just things are status quo, which is a very good thing right now. Whenever you're running, status quo is very good. That means there's no hiccups or surprises. But next week I'm going to be starting something new in my training plan. We have one office at work that has a shower. We have a giant facility, and I don't know why we don't have a locker room and showers, but we have one office with a shower in it, and it remains locked when the manager's not in there. So I talked him into letting me have another key. They made another key for me so I could use the shower, and I'm going to start running to and from work every day. Work is just shy of 8 miles away. So every day I can knock off 16 miles off of my weekly total. And it's only, like an hour and a half, depending on how many times I have to stop for traffic or, just if I'm running fast or slow that day. So it's not going to take much time out of my day. I'm already driving half an hour. So it's just going to take a little bit of extra time to just run there. And that's going to be a big game changer to help me get to work on the quintuple anvil. So now I can get my weekday miles out of the way, and then I can start doing bike rides. Or I can run every single day and maybe even knock out my entire weekly total, and then on Saturday and Sunday I can go for long bike rides. So it's going to be a huge help. Hopefully it goes okay. I don't see why it wouldn't, but I'm going to give it a try next week, and so hopefully that'll be a good way to knock out some of my training and open up more time to start cycling. So I'm really looking forward to that. I got that idea among lots of other ideas from David Goggins. He was talking about time management in these ultra marathons and ultra triathlons. It takes a lot of time to train. It takes a lot of time out of our week because we're also working. We have full-time jobs. But he helped paint a picture of how we can do it by giving an example of what he did. He would run to work. He would run during work and shower, like on his lunch break. He would do all these other things that don't take a whole lot of time out of your day, but the fact that you're doing it at a convenient time, or I don't know the right word for it, but you can structure your day around these long training exercises in a way that you can get everything in. And if you really just take a look at how much time it takes to do your training, how much time you spend sitting watching TV, how much time you spend on your lunch break not doing anything. But he did a good lesson in his book about time management and how we can kind of shoehorn these things into our daily lives without making too much of an impact. So I'm looking forward to that. It's only going to be 5 weeks of that before this ultra marathon, but I'm going to keep doing that just because it's going to keep me in shape. I don't have to buy gas. I don't have to drive. So from an economic standpoint and a health standpoint, it just makes sense to do it. Plus I just really got to work up constant activity and endurance because I've got some big races on the horizon. I feel like I'm kind of rambling, so that's what's going on in my life right now. All in all, things are going well. Things are back on track. I'm happy about it. I had a good run today. I was describing my running style today to someone, and it's kind of funny how you don't really realize things until you explain it to somebody else. But I was talking about how I can manage to run a long ways and not kill myself doing it. And I don't know if it's like this for other ultra runners, but the first few miles, I'm getting used to everything. I'm thinking about my pace. I'm thinking about directions, thinking about all this kind of stuff. And then after a while, as long as I can settle into a good, calm, steady pace early on, after around like 8 to 10 miles, it's like my body knows what it needs to do. So my body starts taking over. And then my mind doesn't have to focus so much on what I'm doing, and my mind starts to wander. And I just get more relaxed. My heart rate goes down. Miles just start ticking away. Sometimes I'll not doze off, but I'll just kind of zone out and not think about it. And then once that happens, it's just like autopilot. My body just kind of does its own thing. My mind relaxes. My body relaxes, and at that point, it's just not hard to keep running and, log 20, 30 miles. Once you get into 40 and 50, that's when things really start to hurt. And then you start thinking about it again. But as far as training runs go, that's kind of how my mind and my body work. As long as I'm rested, as long as I'm fed, and as long as I'm hydrated. 3 important things. This week, I did something late at night, and I had to wake up early in the morning, and I was groggy, I was tired all day. I ate like crap, I didn't hydrate, and I tried to do 6 miles that afternoon, and I just felt clunky. My legs felt heavy. I just didn't feel right. I just felt gross and crappy. And then I got good sleep and ate and drank well the next day. And that night I did an 8-mile run, and I felt quick, felt light on my feet. It just clicked right away. So yeah, that's how much it makes a difference to have those 3 key elements: sleep, nutrition, and hydration. Not quite sure how I got on that topic, but like I said, my mind's kind of wandering right now, which is a good thing because I'm relaxed, but kind of rambling. So I'm gonna get back to it and finish up these last few miles and get something to eat and go to some cool Halloween parties tonight. So I hope everybody had a good week. Hope you're having a good weekend. Everybody stay safe, have fun, be scary, all that good stuff. And I love you. Bye.